Hello everyone, welcome again to Carlene Joe's Kitchen. Today I've got some water boiling over here that I'm going to bring on over because I'm making a super healthy green drink. So you start off with 1 cup of really hot boiling water and put it in a mason jar. And in it, you're going to steep for a couple minutes a couple bags of green tea. So let me get it in here. Get it all the way down. And I'm just going to set that aside. I know that you'd probably drink green tea too. And boy, does the taste of it vary from where you get the tea or what restaurant is serving the tea. The other day I had a green tea that was so bitter. If you don't like green tea, you can also use oolong. This has a real earthy taste, and I actually prefer the taste of green tea, but either one of these will work. So like I said, I'm making a green drink to put in my body. I guess it's Monday, first Monday maybe of January, maybe second. I guess it's the second. Okay, so this green drink, the next thing we're gonna do is take your bullet or your blender and you're gonna add 1 cup of greens. So we know this is good. Just really have it packed in your measuring cup, a cup of greens, and put that in here. And now you're going to add just some different things that we'll go through here kind of quickly. A little bit of organic stevia. That's going to give it the sweet taste. I bought this last year and this will probably last me all of this year. Next thing I'm going to add is just a pinch of salt. I'm using this ancient salt right now. I'll do half of that. Put some salt in it. You're going to add, which is optional, some cinnamon, but I thought I'd give it a try. It looks like it takes 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then 1 teaspoon, this is really good for you, some MCT oil. If you didn't want to use MCT oil, you could actually use coconut oil. I'm just gonna have to take the cover off, and it's gonna be 1 teaspoon going in here. So I'm just about to have my ingredients in the blender. You can see all of these are super good. A great way to kick off 2024. And then the next thing is gonna be some collagen. How about a teaspoon of collagen? Yes, this is from Trim Healthy Mamas. Thank you for this recipe. And we're gonna put in here 1 teaspoon of collagen. Collagen is a protein, it's an amino acid, so always good. So let's put in 1 teaspoon of that. Put some protein in there. And this we're just gonna set aside for a second and go back over to the green tea. It's been a couple minutes and I'm going to take my bag out. And get as much green. I don't want it to be bitter, so I'm finding that sipping green tea too long can make it bitter, or if the tea itself is old, it will taste bitter. So then you take and you add 1/2 teaspoon of gelatin to the green tea. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use 1/2 of that because I wasn't quite sure. So I'm going to take 1/2 teaspoon of this. This always reminds me of bone broth. And put that in here. And then we're going to mix that up. And I want this to cool for just a little bit. So now what I have are my 2 jars. One with my greens, my stevia, salt, cinnamon, MCT oil, and collagen. Then in my jar, I have a cup of green tea and some gelatin. And I'm going to add some ice to this. I'm going to cool it down. That's pretty interesting. I can smell the gelatin. And then we're going to take and pour this over this. And we're going to blend it up. But before I do that, I'm going to fill this with a half a jar of ice. I know a lot of people cut back their food consumption in January. People go on different kinds of cleanses and fasts. People just improve their eating habits. And this is a great drink to make and to enjoy. Okay, so I've got my ice, and I'll go over here and we'll blend it up. Here we have it, and we pour this on the ice. And then fill it up with more ice. It looks like a green drink. Yeah. There it is. And let me taste it. Wow. You know what I taste? It tastes like milk. Wow, you really taste the milk and the cinnamon. So this is my healthy green tea, collagen, cinnamon drink. Anyway, have a good day. May your food be blessed.